Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I know it's been a little while since I uploaded last. I'll touch a little bit more on that later. There's some health issues that I have going on that have been the main reason of that, but there's also a lot of other stuff, and we're just headed out to the store. It is Sunday. Tom is on his 7th day in a row of working right now, so I have both the kids with me. And yeah, when we get back home, I will just show you some of the stuff that we got. We are back from the store now. It is now a little after noon. We left around 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. And I got a decent sized grocery haul. This should last us definitely at least until next week. Some of it will last us longer than that, but the fresh produce and stuff, I only get enough to last us a week, just because I don't like buying more than we're... Okay, can you put the sprinkles down, please? I don't like buying more than I know that we're actually going to use. So I mentioned earlier that I've been having some health problems, and I know I've mentioned before in a few of my past videos that I've been gaining weight and I didn't know why, and that I've also not had my period. I did get my menstrual cycle back recently, but because of everything that's been going on, I went in for some blood work just to check some things out, and I haven't gotten my doctor, like I haven't talked to my doctor, but I've gotten all my test results back. I probably won't, well, I definitely won't talk to her until at least tomorrow, but I know enough about the way to read my blood work and everything that we've talked about. It's almost like it's 99% gonna be that she's gonna diagnose me with Hashimoto's disease, and that's where your thyroid is underactive. It doesn't work at all, pretty much. Now, if you don't put that down, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that after cave-in, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, which is an overactive thyroid. So I guess what happened is that when I went on medicine for that, that wasn't a permanent thing. It's very common where for 6 months after you have a baby, your thyroid's a little messed up, but usually it like plateaus itself or goes back to normal. Mine didn't. Mine reversed and now doesn't work at all, which is what the weight gain's from, all of this. I'm very, very tired all the time. I don't feel well 99.9% of the time. So with that, instead of just being gluten-free, they recommend being gluten, dairy, and soy-free. So I am starting to limit my dairy intake. There's some things that I'm not cutting out right yet, but I am going to finish up my protein shakes, but they do have milk in them, so I'm not going to buy any more. I did buy stuff to start transitioning to different coffee creamers that are dairy-free. I'm already pretty much always gluten-free anyway, so that's not a huge deal. I don't eat a lot of soy. I also don't eat a lot of dairy to begin with, so it's really not that hard to try to cut out more of it. But I wanted to preface that before I started this because there's some things in here that I don't usually get, and that's why. It's because I'm trying to pretty much convert to dairy-free, which, like I said, it's not very hard for me because I'm pretty much dairy-free all the time anyway. We're gonna start over here. I got this Silk oat milk, 0 grams of sugar per serving. I got this one because it has obviously no dairy, nuts, soy, gluten, whatever, but it's 60 calories for 1 cup, and the other ones that were there were a lot higher in calorie, and I am still tracking calories, so I want to keep it as low as possible. And if I like these two together for my coffee, it's like 100 calories less than the protein shake. I just got this sugar-free classic hazelnut syrup to go in it to put in my coffee. I'm not huge on hazelnut, but this was the only sugar-free one that they had there, and I didn't want to get one with calories. Plus, when I had the vanilla one that had sugar in it, it had a weird aftertaste, so I figured we would try this. And if I'm not huge on it, I can always order the sugar-free ones or a different type of syrup with no calories in it offline if I need to. But if I like this, then I can get it closer to me. So I figured we'd try it. I had to stock up on Hershey bars, fruit snacks, more mac and cheese for Bella. I got another thing of egg whites because these are high in protein but a lot lower in calorie than a full egg. So for breakfast this week I'm gonna have 1 egg with 2 servings of egg whites as my main source of protein. And then I got this ice cream for Bella and Tom. These are for me. These are 60 calories per popsicle, and they're like really healthy for you. There's just blueberry puree, water, and cane sugar, and there's no dairy, no gluten, no stabilizers. They're just pretty much just fruit. And I could make them at home, but I saw these and I figured I'd try them because I don't have like a popsicle maker. So if I do like them, I could start making them myself. It'd probably be cheaper that way, but we're just gonna do this for now. A gluten-free veggie pizza for pizza night this week, and then that's for Bella and Tom. Yeah. Whole milk for Caven. He gets half formula and half whole milk. String cheese for Tom and Bella. I got this oven roasted diced chicken breast because I had already planned to have the Felicia combo this week for meals before I got my test results back. So I'm gonna finish up the cottage cheese and stuff that I got before, like, I don't want it to go bad. No one else in the house is gonna eat it besides Caven. So I might as well finish it up before I just exclude that. Frozen broccoli, taco mix, just for Caven. I don't, he usually just gets whatever we have, but if I'm in a pinch or I'm not home and he gets hungry, it's nice to have these, so I just grab a few when we need them. Lower sodium bacon. We're having breakfast for dinner one night this week, which is why I got this. Hash browns to go with my eggs every morning, and then Bella likes to have them, and if we have them with the bacon, they're there. Chicken tenders, they were buy one get one free, so I got 2 of them even though I only needed 1. Cauliflower, lunch meat and cheese for Tom, bananas, sprinkles, turmeric, because I want to try to incorporate this and cinnamon a lot more into my diet since obviously I'm highly inflamed.
It's kind of void of something. Like
Brussels sprouts, iceberg garden lettuce, asparagus, a 12-pack of eggs because I don't want to run out, and we have a few, but I just wanted to be sure that we had enough. 2 things of strawberries, a thing of lean ground beef, 1 avocado. Caven is almost out of size 3 diapers. He has like a very little amount left, so I grabbed a big pack, but I got a size 4 because he's like in that weird transition stage where he pees through a lot when he sleeps, and he's probably going to be moving up soon, so I figured since I needed to buy more, I would just grab a size 4. Toilet paper, paper towels, and then over here I just got Tom some, oh, I gotta turn their chicken tenders off. Got Tom some of these apple turnovers because he usually has bagels for breakfast in the morning, but these were on sale 2 for $5 instead of $5 each. So I just grabbed these instead of more bagels for him so he could have something to change it up a little bit. We needed graham crackers, and these were the only gluten-free ones they had. These, they don't look very good, and they're pretty high in calorie compared to the other ones that I usually get, but these were the only ones that they had there. And sometimes if I get nauseous, I like to have a cracker, so I figured I would grab those and see how they were. Hopefully they have the normal ones I get the next time I go. Wraps for Tom, 2 things of gluten-free breadcrumbs because we're completely out, so I want to stock up. I got these new teas. I've been really liking the green tea, but it's not my favorite without honey. So I figured I would try these. This one throughout the day and then this one right before bed, because they really help my bloating and inflammation. And then I had to stock up on snacks for Tom. So I'm gonna get the kids settled with their lunch and then hurry up and put this all away, and I'll show you what everything looks like once everything is restocked, put away, and organized. Over an hour later, everything is put away. I just did the dishes, cleaned up from the kids' lunch. Now I'm gonna take you around and show you everything put away and organized. But then I am going to have my lunch, which is just a leftover stuffed pepper from dinner last night. And I thought I finished my protein shake with my coffee this morning, but turns out I just reheated the first cup and never drank the second. So I'm gonna heat some coffee up and finish off my protein shake, and watch some of my TV shows until the kids wake up, and then we'll proceed from there. I told Bella maybe we'd make some cookies, but I did just buy Tom some apple turnovers and a whole bunch of snacks and stuff, so I don't know if we'll make those or maybe we'll do a craft or something, because she's kind of just wanting to spend some quality time with me, and that's fine, because it's been a rough couple of weeks. My brother's fiance had their little boy, and in the process she split her pelvis in half and has a hematoma and is now in the hospital again. It's just a huge thing, so I've been helping out there as much as I can on top of keeping up here and my health issues and everything else that's going on. So there's just been a lot of go, and I think she just feels kind of left out of everything, because it's very hard to give her one-on-one time when my mind is distracted with everything else. But we're gonna fix that, and I let her get a few things that I wouldn't ordinarily let her get at the store. Like, she wanted saltwater taffy, I let her get those. She wanted special chicken nuggets, I let her get those. I let her pick out some sprinkles to put into the cookies. So if we do end up making cookies, I'll just throw them in the freezer. But now, this is how, if you guys saw my pantry organization, it's all pretty much the same. I keep Caven's food and formula here. I bought both of these things of formula last week, and this one's like half gone, and typically I'd be on to my second. So I didn't have to buy him any more formula this week. I probably won't even till next week, because I still have like half of this and a full one. So luckily we are saving a little bit money on formula, but I'm not comfortable switching him to just milk yet until he's about 10 months or so. And I have to talk to his doctor about switching him completely, because there might be some supplements that she wants him to take in order to do that. But we're just, like I said, doing part-time purees. If he doesn't seem to eat, I'll probably give him some purees for dinner tonight, because we're having sausage and peppers, and that's not really something I can give him. So he'll probably have one of those for dinner tonight. Bella's mac and cheese, some of his puffs. I should have gotten him more, but he hasn't really been eating them. So he's got little, these little crunchies things that I'll give him if he wants a snack, because he's not really a snack kid. He'd rather just eat regular food. Like I said, mac and cheese, sugar-free syrup, honey, ketchup, stuff's always in there. These are snacks, my flax seeds, my chips. These are pretty much all snacks for me. These are boxed items, so we have like bigger boxes of mac and cheese. These are some Nut Thins, gluten-free pancake mix, shake and bake. This is pretty much the only candy that we keep in the house for Bella to have. Like I said, I let her get some saltwater taffy. There's some mini marshmallows back there, her lollipops, all of Tom's stuff. This is everything for his lunches, his fruit snacks. Bella's allowed to have some of these if she wants, but she's not allowed to have any of these because these are just for Tom. So this is the small pantry. And then just a quick overview of the fridge and freezer, if I can open them at the same time. Okay. I did my best to organize the freezer, but it's kind of hard because as big of a fridge we have, the freezer's like not all that big. I still have some breast milk that I forgot to give Kaven, so like it's bad now. So I would have to either throw that away or like make a ring out of it. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. That's why it's still in there. Some frozen strawberries, and then just the fridge. These are the rest of my protein shakes. The 2% milk, Tom's beer. I should have gotten them more, but it's hard to take the kids into the beer distributor. Our fresh produce, avocado, Brussels sprouts. You saw all of that. Some apples. We don't go through a whole lot of apples, so I don't buy anymore until those are completely gone because it ends up just some are going to waste. Our meat for the week that isn't frozen. So I typically, if I know I'm gonna use it within 5 to 7 days, I won't freeze it. I'll freeze it if we end up not using it. Like last week we didn't end up using the pork chops that I kept out, so I just throw those in the freezer and I'll bring them out when we're ready to use them this week. My oat milk, Kaven's whole milk, the eggs. I just washed, cut up, and portioned out strawberries for Tom, cottage cheese from my lunches, spinach dip, which I'm gonna try to go through, but it's got dairy in it, so I might have to throw some of that out. My leftover protein shake, like I said, just the freezer. And then this is where I keep the tea. I should have gotten more coffee. I completely forgot when I made my grocery list. So I hope that lasts. If not, I'll have to run back out. Like I said, I might have to go back out for beer anyway. So if I do, I'll grab some more of that. This sleepy time tea came in like a special bag that I'm assuming is supposed to keep it like fresh. So I didn't want to take that out and put it with the rest of it because it's kind of strong too. So I just have that up there. And then in here, we just have everything in their containers. I started using this basket for our vegetables because we don't end up eating apples at all if they weren't room temperature. So I always have them in the fridge, and most of our fruits are in the fridge. So, and you're not supposed to have like your bananas with your vegetables because it makes them ripen faster. So I just have our potatoes in here to make sure that they stay cold but also get air through them. And then I just have the bananas over there. I just set them on the counter like this. I may end up getting an actual banana holder, but this works fine. We go through them so fast that they really don't have time to go bad 99.9% of the time. We do have phases where we end up not eating them anymore, but if that happens, I just don't buy them for a while, and then when I start buying them again, Tom and I eat them. The kids are iffy about that like they are everything else. Those are just the apple turnovers, and then our dinner menu that I have to fix because we're on this day, so I need to rewrite that for next week. This is just my pepper and my coffee mug. So I will see you guys when the kids wake up from their nap. So the kids have been up for about an hour now. Belle and I just got all the stuff together to make some sugar cookies. So we're gonna do that now. we finished the cookies. They don't, I mean, I don't know. They still need to cool, so hopefully once they cool, they'll like not be so, don't touch honey, it's hot.
Okay.
They'll not be so mushy, because they're supposed to be like fluffy. And if anyone makes homemade cookies, you guys know that when the cookie's like soft on the inside, it takes until it cools to actually like become a shape. If you move it when it's too warm, it just kind of like flops all over. So I'm really hoping that that's what happens with these, because they are gluten-free cookies, but I didn't use like a special gluten-free recipe. I just substituted gluten-free flour for where it said to use regular flour. So I think they'll be all right, but if not, we'll be eating cookie crumbs because they'll all fall apart. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. It's now 4:01. Once Kaven wakes up,
Go outside.
we'll probably go outside as long as it doesn't start raining again until Tom gets home around 5:30-ish, somewhere around there. And then we're gonna just make dinner, clean up, bath, and bed. So I'll talk to you guys another day. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.